Hi guys. I know nobody's here right now, but I thought I'd do a little live stream tonight. I know Ray and I haven't done our live streams the last couple of weeks. Hope he's doing good. He's been going through something. So hopefully when he's back, the team will get back together and we'll be doing a live stream. Hi Deity, how are you? Surprise. I know I didn't announce this or anything. I just thought I was just in the mood to stream tonight. So what the heck. Hey Julie, how's it going? Nothing special going on here, but just thought, oh, what the heck. Thursday night. I missed streaming the last couple of weeks. So, what's going on with you guys? How was the wedding, Julie? The pictures were beautiful. Looked like you guys had a wonderful time. Hi, Mike. Thanks for stopping by. Julie, that was your daughter that got married, right? Hi, Brown Dwarf. Thanks for stopping by. Aw, she looked beautiful. Everybody looked beautiful. That's pretty awesome. No, it was good. It looks like it was a really good time. Congratulations. My son got engaged recently, so he'll be getting married next fall. So pretty excited about that. Anyway, I have my Memorex radio here, and I did a spirit box session a few days ago and posted it, and I got a really interesting message. I got a message that said, "Is this dead? It hurts." And it was kind of sad, made me a little sad. And one of my commenters asked me to do a follow-up session to see if I could get back in touch with that spirit, um, to see, why they might have been in pain. They had thank you, Julie. They had a good idea about it, that maybe they had recently passed and they were confused. And I thought that too at first. Maybe they were confused and they thought maybe it hurt because they weren't sure what was going on. So I thought maybe I'll do a little bit of that here now anyway. But I really appreciate you guys stopping by. I like doing these streams for a couple of reasons. I like being able to talk to you guys, and I like the fact that everybody can talk to each other in the chat. It's a great opportunity for everybody to do that, and then we can do a little ghost box session together. Anyway, it's rainy here in New York again, but it was a gorgeous day, so weather's been pretty good. So I got a couple of really cool radios recently. I want to show you guys. I went into a store. Look at this old box. Look at that. Grundig Mini 100 PE. It's not really a radio I can do a ghost box session with, but I all of a sudden have this obsession with old radios that has come out of doing all of this. But I have to show you guys this cool little radio. Everywhere I go now, every garage sale I go to, antique store. Oh, look at that, huh? You see that? I don't know if this is focusing on me or if it'll focus on the. That is the coolest little radio. It's so cute. I have to try it out and do something with it. Really cute. And then I went to a garage sale. Look at this old Radio Shack weather alert radio. $2. How can you see an old weather alert radio, old Radio Shack, the preferred brand, weather alert radio for $2, and they were going to give it to me for 50% off. And I said, no, I'll pay the $2. It's fine. God. I'm like, come on, people. It's okay. It's worth $2. $2. It's like, you can have the $2. I bought something else anyway, so I'm like, no, I don't need 50% off that. I haven't even lit that up yet. I wonder if it actually still works. We've had so much bad weather. I should have put batteries in it. Anyway, all we get is weather alerts. Then our power goes out. Then it comes back on. Then it goes out. It's been wonderful. It's crazy weather. Anyway, at least it was nice today, but now it's raining again. What are you gonna do? Mother Nature. Mother Nature. She loves to pull these games. Anyway, probably not. How's it out in California now, Julia? Those fires are all done, right? That all clear up? That was really bad. That was a mess. Anyway, so it's been a rough couple of weeks, huh? Around here in the paranormal community, we got a couple friends going through some rough stuff. I was hoping Dr. Ray would stop by, but I think it's a little late. He might have gone to bed already. But hopefully he'll be back soon. We all miss him. Just going through a rough time. It was hot. I bet it was hot in Northern California. Are the fires still burning? Oh my God. They can't still be burning, right? That was amazing. And it was started by mistake, right? The fires were started by mistake. What a mess. Yeah, you're both in Northern California. Wow. Well, I'm all the way on the other side of the country. I'm just north of New York City. If you couldn't tell by the accent, you know. If you couldn't tell, I'm from New York. Oh, yeah, we've had a lot of rain. Oh, that's an understatement. That's my husband sneezing in the background if you could hear him. But yeah, that was really bad what you had out there. Weather, you know. My father lives in South Carolina, but that hurricane thankfully went north of him. They wanted him to evacuate. Hi, Haunted Explorers. Oh, Boston. Okay. Very cool. Yeah, they wanted my father to evacuate, but his girlfriend did, but he was like, "Nah, I'm staying here." He's 83 years old and he's in great shape and everything, but he just didn't want to go. And thankfully, it didn't come anywhere near him, but he was ready. Bigfoot country, huh? Wow, that's great. That's great. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm just thought I'd log on and chat with y'all. Y'all. I'm from New York, but I love to say that. I hear there's a difference. There's y'all and there's all y'all. They mean two different things. In New York, we just say, hey, use. Use. You. There's you and use. Same thing. I'm just translating. Don't shoot the translator. Anyway. Oh my goodness. Yep. So those are my new radios. What else have I got going on? I'm starting to get ready for my Las Vegas trip, where I'm going to see Zach Bagans' Haunted Museum. That should be cool and interesting. And that'll be fun. I have never been to Vegas, Julie. This will be my first trip to Vegas. It will be very different, I think, than anything I've ever done. And we're going to see Cher on Halloween. So that's going to be crazy town, I think. I think that's going to be crazy, crazy town. But it was my friend's idea. She said, yeah, we got to do something fun. So let's go see Cher. I'm like, okay, let's go see Cher. I'm down. I remember studying Cher because I'm old enough to remember Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves. Oh, really? Cool. Is it Brownsdorf? Well, I want to see Fremont Street, right? Is Fremont Street supposed to be really cool? And even though my friend has been there before, she's like, "Where's Fremont Street?" I said, "How could you not go to Fremont Street? It's got the lights and the zip line." And so, where is she playing? That's a very good question. I'd have to go get my tickets to tell you. Um, But we're going out to Vegas to go to the SEMA show because cars. And I said, okay, well, if I'm going to go to Vegas and see, um, oh, Haunted Explorers, you're in Vegas, huh? Cool. Maybe I will. Hey, I'll let you know when I'm going. I'm going to try to do at least a one session from somewhere in Vegas. And who knows? You might see Caesar's Palace. Is that where it is? Okay. I got the tickets and I put them on my dresser. And when it's time to go, I'll put them in my suitcase and go. And it's gonna be a rip roaring good time. I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, I can relate to her. I watched her on TV when I was younger, and it's gonna be cool. You think so? Good place for paranormal research. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna see what. I mean, I know you can't film in Zach's museum, but it's probably just gonna be a fun tour. I'm not like when I was in Gettysburg with Dr. Ray, we went on a haunted tour in this little museum, and it was cute. And the woman, she was talking to us as in one way, and then we told her what we did, and she talked to us in a totally different way. And she still wouldn't let us touch any of this stuff or take any pictures. Um, but it was cute. So I'm wondering how Zach's museum is going to be. Uh, Derek Acora. No, I don't know that name. So I'm waiting to see what his museum is going to be like. And, I know that I was supposed to go to his museum on Halloween, and they rescheduled everybody who had tickets for Halloween because it sounds like him and his ghost crew are filming themselves on Halloween. So it's kind of a bummer. So I'm going the next day, but that's okay. It's okay, Zach. I forgive you. But it should be interesting. So, it'll probably just be a picture of me in front of his museum and then a review when I come out. And then who knows, maybe I'll live stream from Cher's concert. That should be interesting. And you'll all have a good laugh because evidently my friend is insisting we dress in a very silly manner. It's going to be very sparkly. And you've been to the museum? Haunted Explorers. I keep calling you that. What do you have what is your actual name? I'm sorry. But you've been to the museum? Zach's museum? Oh, they're doing a live show Halloween. See, and they canceled my ticket and they rescheduled me because they have nerve. They've got nerve. All right. Well, whatever. It's TV. I'll be there the next day at some point. But it's weird. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing it. What the heck? We've all watched him on TV, and it'll be interesting to see what he's got in there and how they do the tour. Because a lot of these places, they do it very cute. They dress up. It's all scary, scary, and it'll be interesting, you know. And I think my favorite thing so far is when we went to the Sorrel Weed House in Savannah, because even though that was a paid tour, you were able to bring your own equipment, and it was a really old haunted mansion, and they just let you go off in groups and do your thing. And that was actually, I'd like to actually go back there, which I probably will next year because I go to Savannah every year. But that was a very, very cool place. It was very real. Like it was real, A lot of the stuff in the Sorrel Weed House is original. So very cool place. So hopefully I'll go back there. So it'll be interesting to see how Zach's place compares. I know near me here somewhere there's two haunted museums. Well, there's the guy in New Jersey has a haunted museum. And then in Stratford, Connecticut is the Haunted Collector, the guy you see on TV. He's like 15 minutes from my house. But I don't know if he's open to the public. So, but he's not far from here either. It's interesting. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of things Zach is making bank on over there in Las Vegas. Anyway, I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to going. It should be crazy. Hopefully I won't lose too much money. I like blackjack. Blackjack's fun. I like Texas Hold'em. and the slots. John Zaffis. Well, John Zaffis. Is he going to be? I think he's going to be at Comic-Con in New York. Hang on a second, because my daughter and I are going to Comic-Con. Oh, is that the name of the Haunted Collector, or is that somebody else that we're talking about? I thought, let me look at my email real quick. Haunted Collector. Yeah, Haunted Collector. He's in Stratford, Connecticut. He's not that far from me, actually. Let me say. I don't remember which email I had it under because I have too many emails. Why do we all have so many emails? Why do we do that? I have so many emails. Let's see here. I could swear there was a guy with a similar name who was going to be at Comic-Con. Oh, I don't remember. Anyway, we're going to Comic-Con. Yeah, the guy in Connecticut he's not too far from here. I just don't know if you can actually go see his museum or his collection. But I imagine that's what Zach's stuff is haunted things, right? So I'll let you guys know. I have all kinds of people saying, "Oh, wear a hidden camera." Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. It's in his shed. You know what? I'm going to find out where he lives because he's not far from here, and I'm going to go check it out. I'm going to drive by, and I'll let you know if it's in his shed. That's okay. I wish I had a shed. I told my husband the other day, I want a she shed. I want a she shed. She. A little list. A she shed for my paranormal stuff. Because this is my laundry room. Gets a little cramped in here sometimes. But you know what? We make do. But I would love a she shed. I would love my own little paranormal cabin in the backyard. Oh, that would be so awesome. I'm going to ask for that for my birthday. I'll get a vacuum. It's okay. I could use a vacuum. I'd rather have a shed. But I'll get a vacuum. Anyway, Norton thinks I'm sleeping here. Why does Norton think I'm not sleeping, Norton? Anyway, so here I am. Just wanted to do a little stream. I actually set up everything here. I have my, oh, he is the nephew of the Warrens? That's interesting. Well, they have an interesting history as well. They do. I set up my amp and my pedal, and I have my Memorex, my cool new radio, which I like. So this is the radio that I most recently hacked. I wish I could find another one, man. This is like, I haven't seen any, but this is a cool radio. So anyway, I did the session with this radio the night, and it's funny because the other night this radio was a lot quieter. It was quieter, and tonight it's not. Now the weather is crappy, but this radio is not it's a little more staticky tonight. But I turned it on to test the setup, and I feel like I was already getting stuff coming through. So the thing that I wanted to ask about was whoever was here the other night that told me that it hurt to be dead, which made me a little sad. But then I thought, the spirits say all kinds of things. They say things that don't make sense. They say things to be silly. They say things just to, be tricky sometimes. So could it be somebody that just passed and they're confused and they, if you get really confused or disoriented, you could interpret that as hurt. You're really confused. It could be interpreted as hurt. So anyway, I thought I would just turn on the radio and see if we get anything and see if I can just ask those couple of questions. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to try not to blow out everybody's ears. So let me turn on the amp is right here. You can't see it, but it's here. And that's just to quiet it down a little bit. Plus, this radio doesn't have its own speaker. You have to use either headphones or some kind of external speaker. And so my amp is my external speaker for this. Anyway, let's see where we're at. I'm going to turn the radio on now. Okay, let me see. It's on FM. AM is really bad because I think of the weather, and that would be painful. So I'm going to start scanning and just see if there's any spirits here with me tonight. I mean, you guys are usually here anyway, but if the spirit that I spoke to the other night that told me it hurt to be dead, if you're here, would you speak to me? That might make you feel better if you did. Let me turn this up. And you guys let me know if you can hear it. Can you hear the radio? I'm here. I heard somebody say, hey, Mom. They call me Mom all the time. I don't know why. Spirits, are you here with us? Yes. Okay, good. Can you guys hear it? Let me know in the chat. Can you hear it now? Not sure where the speaker is on my laptop. Let me try to move the laptop closer to the hand. Hi, spirits. It's Mom. Can you hear me? Yes, now. Would you speak to me briefly? Is the spirit I spoke to the other night here, the one who was in pain? Are you here with me? Who was here that was in pain? Me? What's your name? Hi, Blaze. Hi, Jason. Do you remember your name? What? Can you tell me if you remember your name from when you were alive? Elmer? I'm listening. I'm listening to you. We're all listening to you. What do you want to tell us? Live? Maybe he thinks he's still alive. I wish I knew where the speaker was on my on the laptop. Let me see if I can move it closer. Is that any better? Can you guys hear it? What was that? Did you hear that whisper? What are you guys trying to say to us? Mother is here. They call me Mom a lot. Yeah, it's a good song. Can you tell me your name? Was it Elmer? It's not what? Spirits, I have friends that are watching, even if you can't see them. Can you say hello? Maybe. Don't what? We just wanted to speak to you for a few minutes. Can you tell me who it was the other night who told me they were in pain? Is that spirit still here? Yeah. Good luck. Good luck, something. Good luck. Are you trying to help that spirit? Maybe. Would you try to help that spirit? No. Can you help each other? How? I don't know how. You have to tell me. Can we help you? Hey there. Who's that? Yes, it's me. Help me? How can I help you? Tell me how to help you. Did you pass recently? No. It was interesting, but I didn't catch it. If you passed recently, it'll get better. You'll find your way. Really. How can I help you? Is there anyone there to help you on your way? Spirit. Yeah. here. I'm here. I'm still listening. They call me, hang on a sec. They call me mom all the time. You know, if it's somebody that's just recently passed and they're really confused. Good night. Thanks so much for coming by. I appreciate it. If they're newly passed, they may not know what they're supposed to do. And I just, I wonder if there's no one there to guide them. I mean, that's sort of sad, but my spirit's just going to be on for another couple of minutes. But if you're here, can you tell me if that spirit that was in pain, is he newly passed? Yes. We help him find his way. That sounds nice. Okay. I know once in a while I've got someone that's the wise guy. Do you want me to what? I'm going to have to listen around for an NPI to listen to this. I want to take for me. I'm scared. I'm going to shut the radio off now. But will you help that other spirit, please? David, if you're here, my spirit guide, if you're here, will you help that spirit, please? It's gone. That was weird. David, if you're here, please help that spirit. Okay. I'm going to say goodnight now. Will you say goodbye to me and my friends? You can't see them, but they're here. They're here. Yes, I know they are. Say goodnight, spirits. Hey, George. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, I've got a lot of static tonight. Pretty bad weather. And this new radio that I'm just getting used to. So I'm just trying to do a quick ghost box session follow-up to a session I did in a video recently where I had a spirit that told me that it hurt, that they were dead, and it hurt. So one of my commenters asked me to do a follow-up, and that's what I was doing to see if I could find out if there was anything I could do for them, and then see if I could get David, my spirit guide, to perhaps help them. So the noise is very bad on the radio tonight. We have terrible storms coming through again. But anyway, we'll see. Maybe if I get a chance, I'll listen back. I think I had a couple of my wise guy spirits in there. Sometimes I just get these goofballs coming through and saying silly things, and but hopefully either that spirit has found their way or the other spirits can help them out. Hate to think that somebody has passed on and they don't know what to do. You think you go and somebody's waiting for you and you have an idea of what to do, and maybe that's not always the case. Maybe there are people that are alone and they pass on and nobody's waiting for them, and how do you innately know where to go or what to do? Sort of a frightening prospect if you believe that we become something else and move on, you know. Anyway. Yeah, I know. I'm not all that yeah, I agree, Julie. So it was one of the sadder messages I've gotten. I haven't gotten a lot of bad ones. I did have that one EVP session I did last year in my back room where the shadow man has been seen, and that was without a radio. That was just me and the camera, and I got that voice that you could tell it sounded like it came from a distance, but it screamed out, "I'm so alone." And even now when I listen to it, I get chills and I think, "Oh, that's not what's supposed to happen when you pass on. You're supposed to be into the loving arms of your family and whatever you believe in, so or resting peacefully, but not suffering. And that voice that I picked up in my back room didn't come from anybody in my house, or there was nobody outside. It was late at night, and certainly nobody was going to be outside my house screaming that they were so alone. So it was a sad message. So I've only gotten a couple of them. I usually get pretty positive contact because I'm pretty positive and I know that my house is clean. So that was really interesting to get that. So if you haven't watched that video, go back and check it out. It's just from the other day. It's the last video I put up. So anyway, other than that, I'm glad you guys all came by. Just trying to get used to doing these live streams, is kind of a new thing for me. And hopefully I'll get better at it. Hopefully it'll be more interesting in the future. And hopefully I'll figure out where the microphone is on my laptop so that you guys can hear stuff better. I also think I need a new laptop, but that's down the road. So anyway, thank you so much for coming by, guys. I think I'm going to call it a night. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you could hear some stuff. Thanks, Julie. I appreciate that. I'm working on it. Um, but hopefully, I'll go back over the stream and maybe get Glenn to look at it. He's probably sleeping now, but when he's awake, if he sees this video, Glenn, I'd be happy if you would annotate it and see what we heard because it's hard to get stuff sometimes in real time. The things I heard, I think I missed some whispers in between, and with all the background noise. So anyway, thanks so much for coming, you guys. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, Mike. Everybody have a wonderful evening or morning, depending on where you are. And thanks for coming by. And we'll see you next time. Have a great night. Mm.